What if the boys finally showed the real Homelander? What if the world's greatest superhero stopped pretending to be human? And what if the most terrifying part was that people still loved him anyway? Some villains want power, some want revenge, others simply want the world to fear them. But Homelander is different, because deep down, what he truly wanted was never power, it was love. And perhaps that is what makes the boys so disturbing. In this world, superheroes are real, but they are not symbols of hope. They are products, brands, carefully manufactured images designed for cameras, advertisements, and public approval. And Homelander is the perfect product. From the outside, he appears flawless, powerful, charismatic, untouchable, the living symbol of American strength. But beneath the smiles, there is something deeply broken. Because Homelander was never raised like a normal human being. He never experienced real love, never had a family, never understood warmth or compassion. He was raised inside a laboratory, conditioned, controlled, turned into a weapon long before he ever became a man. And from the very beginning, people only wanted two things from him: to look powerful and to obey. Maybe that is why Homelander never truly became good, because goodness was never taught to him, only performance. For years, he played the role perfectly. He smiled for cameras, saved people in front of audiences, delivered patriotic speeches beneath giant flags. But underneath all of it, his hatred for humanity slowly grew. Because Homelander feared people, not physically, emotionally. He feared losing their approval, their attention, their love. And sometimes, the most dangerous people are the ones who desperately need to be loved. In the original story, Homelander constantly moves closer to losing control. But there is always a limit, because deep down, he still wants the world to adore him. He still needs applause. He still clings to the illusion of being humanity's perfect hero. But what if one day he simply got tired? What if he no longer wanted to pretend? In this alternate version of The Boys, everything changes during a live broadcast. Homelander stands before the cameras. The crowd cheers for him like always. He smiles. But this time, something feels different. Because for the first time in his life, he decides to be honest. His tone changes, the smile fades, and then he says something nobody expected. "I'm done trying to impress you." The entire studio falls silent. At first, people think it is a joke, but Homelander continues. "I spent my whole life trying to earn your love, but I finally realized something. You never truly loved me. You only loved the feeling of standing next to something stronger than yourselves." And in that moment, the mask finally disappears. Because Homelander stops acting like a hero. And for the first time, he acts like himself. He tells humanity that they are weak, fragile, terrified. He says he no longer understands why he should follow rules created by people beneath him. And perhaps the most disturbing part of all is that he never raises his voice. Because he is no longer angry, he is disappointed. The world begins to panic. Producers try to cut the broadcast. Governments react. But it is already too late. Because for the first time, people have seen the real Homelander. And maybe the most terrifying part is this. Some people still support him. Because power does not always create fear. Sometimes it creates admiration. moment Homelander realizes this, something inside him completely changes. He no longer needs love, because he finally understands something far more powerful. Fear lasts longer. Maybe that is the darkest part of the story. People do not become monsters overnight. Sometimes they become monsters because the world keeps rewarding them for it. And maybe Homelander's true breaking point was never his power. Maybe it was the moment he stopped wearing the mask. The boys. Another ending.